Is the new movement good? Or is it bad? With another update, COD Mobile has decided to change the movement mechanics yet again. Some people like it, some people hate it, and there are some who didn't even notice the changes. That being said, here are some moves you can do and take advantage of doing, as well as some debunking of the changes in the new update. And if you want to learn some of the basics and how desync affects you and your enemy perceived movement, check out these videos. Without further ado, let's go to the first one. For the longest time, this is how I've been doing the jump peek. I tap and hold on to the ADS plus fire button after jumping. As you can see, the bunny hopping is decent, but let me show you how to do it better on phone. This move or trick originally came from iFerg, and you can still do it in Season 2 of COD Mobile. Since we've been learning how to manual scope more, I'll show you the new way I'm trying to jump peek, and that's scoping in before I even peek. Doing this gives you the ability to react quicker if ever an enemy was there rather than having to ADS when you see them. Being scoped in before even peeking gives us the edge in having the first shot in a gunfight. Having that split-second advantage might just be the difference between winning and losing an engagement. Doing it this way also makes us jump farther sideways rather than just pre-aiming then jumping sideways. So in summary, slide, aim in, then bunny hop. With the new slide mechanics, you can now cancel your slide if you want to. After the update, the animation feels tighter whenever you aim after you slide. It's almost as if you stop sliding when you aim down sight compared to the last season where you still glide even if you're aimed down sight. To cancel your slide, tap the fire button after sliding to stop whenever you want. The earlier you tap the fire button, the shorter the distance of your slide will be. If you only use hip fire, just double tap the scope in button to cancel your slide. Anyway, I kinda like the new slide and how it stops when you aim in. Makes you feel more secure when you're sliding into a head glitch. If you like my content and like my soothing, calm voice, consider dropping a like on this video to hear more of my voice on future content. Once again, they changed the animation of going prone. Before it was smooth but slow going from stand to prone, but now they made it all clunky, making it as if you're kneeling first before you finally go prone. Just how does it look like to your opponent? Can you still do prone peek this season? So I tested it to see in a private lobby. Take note that these are both iPhone 8 Plus, same internet connection with 30 to 35 ms ping. Is doing this still viable? Based on the real-time and slow motion playback, there is still a bit of a delay, and it still is viable if you decide if you want to do it. Drop shotting is still a good move, but don't use it all the time so the enemies won't be able to predict it. Within hours of the update, Garena players already discovered what can be considered a bug or a new movement mechanic. Whatever it is, it will favor players that like to play fast and are using high mobility gunsmith builds. Shoutout to Vents TV for providing us a hand cam on how to do this movement, linked down below. To perform the move in the best way possible, what you should do is move your joystick at the same direction you're facing. Basically, you're going to move both your thumbs left and right simultaneously, and this is how you're going to look from your enemy's perspective. Like I said, you can do this if you're facing enemies with 3-shot weapons or snipers if you happen to be in the open. You can also do this as a last resort when you run out of bullets and you have to reload in the open field. This movement mechanic inspired me to master my shotgun skills and to shift into an aggressive playstyle. Another move you can do out of desperation is sliding one way then jumping the opposite direction. In COD Mobile, you jump towards the direction you're facing after sliding. You can do this after doing the jiggly wiggly movement in order to get a shot at the enemy. You will be harder to track when you're doing this because of the new movement mechanic. Another use of this move is to jump back to cover after slide peeking. After doing that, you can jump or slide to re-peek and try to challenge the enemy. That's just some of the moves you can use to win more gunfights or to get yourselves out of trouble. Remember that in order to perform some of these moves, you should master the basics first. Learn the basics from my movement tutorial and how desync affects it with the videos linked down the description below. I'm a lazy guy, so I don't do these moves often, but now that I'm trying to be aggressive, I'll definitely put these into my bag of tricks. For the question of the day, what's your favorite weapon for being aggressive? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, if you like the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to interact with me, follow me on Twitter and join my Discord server linked down below. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one.